A fake lawyer who showed up in a Techiman court has been sentenced to 2 years imprisonment. Idrisu Yaya was sentenced after pleading guilty to one of 2 charges leveled against him. The 34-year-old was standing trial on 2 counts: deceit of the court by impersonation and defrauding by false pretense. He will reappear before the courts on May 27 to face the second charge, which is a second-degree felony, and could face up to 25 years imprisonment if found guilty. There's more in the following report.
Of February this year, 34-year-old Idrisu Yaya was arrested by the Techiman Divisional Police Command during a court sitting at the Techiman Circuit Court. He was accused of deceit of court by impersonation and defrauding by false pretense. Idrisu Yaya appeared before the court a number of times, pleading not guilty until yesterday, when he pleaded guilty to the first count, which is deceit of court by false pretense. This particular issue would have a maximum of 3 years of imprisonment, but the court, presided over by His Lordship Justice Alexander Graham, sentenced him to 2 years imprisonment to serve as deterrent to others. However, the second count, which is defrauding by false pretense, which was leveled against him by the 3 accused armed robbers who are standing trial, has been adjourned to the 27th of May 2020. The prosecuting officer, Detective Inspector Famous Agbaza, has been speaking to journalists on this particular sentence.
So yesterday, the accused person decided to change his plea from not guilty to guilty. So sentence was deferred yesterday to today. And considering that charge is misdemeanor, so the high sentence that the court can give him is maximum of 3 years. So his counsel also pleaded for leniency, cited so many mitigating factors. So the judge, in his wisdom, deemed it fit to give him 2 years, which to me as a prosecutor, I believe is commensurate.
His defense lawyer, Opoku Ajman, has been speaking to Joy News on the sentence leveled against his clients.
We came and the court convicted him and sentenced him to 2 years imprisonment to serve as a deterrent. In fact, in my plea of mitigation, I drew the court's attention to the fact that our prisons have been congested, and that following the coronavirus and the fear that the congestion in the prisons may harm, inmates. Appeals were made to the President of the Republic, who only last week granted amnesty to 808 Ghanaians who are first offenders. You see, that they should be released from prison to decongest the prisons. So I drew my law's attention to this fact that the accused is a first offender and the offense is a misdemeanor, which is the least of all the offenses one could, commit. So he should consider other penalties and so on and so forth. But in my law's opinion, to serve as a deterrent for other pretenders, he had to give that 2-year custodial sentence.
Idrisu Yaya will be brought back to the Techiman Circuit Court on the 27th of May to face the second charge, which is defrauding by false pretense, which falls under a second-degree felony. And when found guilty, he could face a maximum of 25 years imprisonment. From the Techiman Circuit Court here in the Bono East region, I am Anas Sabit.